Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a little walkthrough. This is something I was working on, so I just wanted to share the video. I'll have the links down below to the file that I used from Cricut, as well as the blog where I found this vintage paper doll. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of the first things that I want to do is take the paper that is on the inside of the shadow box. I'm going to utilize this as my background. So I'm going to make this as the sky here. So what I'm going to do is just do this and kind of get something to hold it there. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get this blended out here. So I'm going to get a couple colors. So I'm going to go ahead and take Pool Party here, and I'm going to kind of get that all over. So I'm just creating my sky here. So we'll see how this is going to blend, because this is more like a glossy paper. All right, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to place this back where it belongs on top of the black background. So I'm going to kind of even that up really good, just like it was before, and then just put the pins back in. Like that, we have our cute little background, which in the end, the whole thing's going to kind of stand this direction here. Kind of zoom you guys out a little bit, so the whole thing will kind of stand in this direction. But so far that's how we're going to do the background, and then we're going to start adding in all of our cute little pieces like this. Now that we have done the background, I've cut out all of my pieces, and I just kind of have them laid where I want them. Now what I want to do next is I'm going to take all my clouds and I want to put glitter on those, and then we're going to attach some strings to the balloons, and then we're going to pop some things out. Now like I said, she is a paper doll that I just got from Googling it. Now her paper is from like 1966, and it does say copyright at the bottom, but I did read the YouTube rules on copyright, and as long as you're teaching about something, kind of recreating, I guess something to do, you can do this. But I'm just going to share the link down below to the girls blog where I found it on, so that way if you guys decide you want to use this. But there's tons of images out there. Just Google paper dolls with brads, and just do it like that. Now for her, what I did was, because she's got pieces, this is just layered on top. Her jacket was separate, and I colored it. I took her legs and cut them off and cut them apart and put brads so that way I can move these. And then this right here, her dress, I put some foam dots underneath. I put some foam adhesive squares underneath the dress to kind of pop it out. Then I took my colored pencil and kind of rolled her legs a little bit, and her body and her head, just to kind of give it like a 3D. And if you notice, like her doll kind of goes over too, just to kind of give it that popping out type of feel. So let's go ahead and add the glitter to our clouds, and then we'll start popping these up. Okay, to glitter my clouds, I'm going to use my Xyron sticker maker, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop these in and get so that with adhesive, and then we're just going to sprinkle the glitter on top. And the glitter I'm using today is the Stampin' Up! Dazzling Diamonds. That's what we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully you guys can see this, I'm just going to insert these clouds just like this. So hopefully I can fit them all three in here, and I think I'm going to be able to. All right, just like that. So now what I'm going to do is just run that through. Just like that, come a little bit further. All right, Now you can see that I missed a little bit here, but I can come back with a little bit of glue and get that, so no big deal. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and varnish this for the sticky. All right, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, now that they're sticky, I'm gonna take my glitter, and I have a piece of paper underneath so I can pour it back in. I'm just gonna take my glitter here and get it poured over each and every single one. Like I said, any spots that we missed, I'll come back with my Tombow and get those filled in. All right, so now I'm gonna take my tweezers here. So that way I can carefully grab this and knock it off. Same with this one. All right. I'm gonna come back and add a little bit of Tombow to this one right here. Just like that, and all I gotta do is re-dip. All right, so that, just like that. All right. All right, so now that we've got these all glittered up, I'm gonna kind of reset these back kind of where I want them. So let's see, I think I had one right over here. It may have actually came in the front, but let's see. All right, so something just about like this. Now you guys can see, hopefully I'm gonna bring it in, you can see that dazzling diamonds on the clouds. Super cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those down, then I'm probably gonna pop up some of the balloons, have some of the balloons down, have some of the clouds, maybe like this cloud down because I'm gonna have her popping up, maybe this cloud kind of popping up, and these balloons popping up. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run through here and try to get my dots down where I want them and get whatever adhesive to get those down. Just take and get some, like a, I'm gonna take just a, like a, I'm gonna go ahead and just take some glue dots for these here. All right, and I'm just gonna pop it down here on my string. And then I'm just gonna pop that right behind the balloon. Just like that. Now it's gonna look like she's holding it. So I'm gonna have it come back behind her hand like this. So I'm gonna get another glue dot here. And this glue dot, I'm gonna zoom y'all in so y'all can see right where I'm at. I'm gonna take this glue dot on the back side of her hand. And then just stick that string to it just like that. That way it stays where it needs to. I'm going to have this string come back behind the bird and then back behind this balloon here. I'm going to kind of pull on it just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to have it coming all the way down like it's coming out. So you see I just had that string come all the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that string come up behind this cloud just a little bit like that. About like that. All right, so I'm happy with that one. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other balloons. Let me bring it in a little bit closer so you guys can see the dimension and see how cute. See how she's kind of rolled around, just like that. Now I could have took my inks and stuff and kind of really inked these guys up and brought them in a little bit, but that's totally preference. But let me show you so far if we put the glass on what it would look like. So if we pop the glass on, that's what it would look like so far, and we're going to have a cute little saying here. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and I'm going to kind of go over some of the balloons and things like that. Then I'm going to take my white gel pen and add a few of the little white spots for where the sun's shining on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm just going to take this balloon. That your glass is clean from the inside, and then you want to clean the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully get this on here, and then I'm going to go ahead and close up the back. So all you're going to do is, I want to make sure my sequins aren't going to fall. Okay, so all you're going to do is flip it over, and you're just going to shut these. All right, so just like that so far. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, let me zoom you guys in so you guys can kind of see this. So you guys can see her in there, how three-dimensional she is. Super cute. So I hope you guys like this so far. Now all we gotta do is just add on the vinyl. And I'm gonna look up a super cute quote, so we'll be back here in just a minute. I'm trying to find either something from Peter Pan or just something cute for a little girl's room. Okay, so I've got my vinyl all cut out. It's in white, you may not be able to see it right now, but it says, "The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do a Peter Pan." So I thought that would be super cute with this. So now we're gonna go ahead and get this, I'm gonna go ahead and get this peeled off, and then we're gonna get it put down. Okay, so now that I have this weeded and everything, so now we're just going to, I wanna get this down here at the bottom is where I want it. So I'm gonna try to find a perfect spot for that, and then I'm just going to varnish this down. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is what it looks like. I'm in love with the way that it came out. Super excited. And I don't know if I'll go later on and paint the whole edges of this one white. I haven't decided yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.